When I first laid eyes on her, she was more rust than car 1970 Volkswagen Beetle abandoned in the corner of a junkyard, looking like she'd been in a decades-long argument with Mother Nature. Her once bright blue paint was now a patchwork of rust, dents, and bird art. But somehow she called to me. Maybe it was nostalgia for the Beetle my grandpa used to drive, or maybe it was the sheer challenge of it all. Either way, I bought her for the price of a decent steak dinner and promptly named her Betsy. Little did I know restoring Betsy would become a roller coaster of hilarity, frustration, and triumph. Getting Betsy onto the trailer was like coaxing a stubborn mule. The wheels were so seized up, they made medieval torture devices look user-friendly. My buddy Dave and I spent 2 hours pushing, pulling, and swearing at this heap of metal before finally loading her up. "Why didn't you just buy a new car?" Dave grunted as we shoved her into place. "Where's the fun in that?" I replied, ignoring the very valid question. Back home, the first step was cleaning. Armed with a pressure washer, I blasted decades of grime off Betsy. It was like peeling an onion. Layer after layer of dirt revealed new horrors. A mouse nest in the glove compartment, a family of spiders under the hood, and a smell I can only describe as eau de regret. Next came the teardown. Removing the seats, carpets, and panels was like an archaeological dig. I found a 1978 quarter, a faded Polaroid of someone's dog, and a mysterious object that might have been a sandwich in another life. Replacing parts was both exhilarating and exasperating. The engine rebuild took weeks and more YouTube tutorials than I'd like to admit. Installing new brakes was like playing a game of which bolt goes where, and rewiring the electrical system turned me into a mad scientist, complete with a wild-eyed stare and a lab coat covered in grease.